The sap from this to cure warts. That's how strong this stuff is.
Even camels, the ultimate desert survival machines, can't take these. One bite of a calotropis plant and they've been known to stagger around in circles for hours. You'll be glad to leave the calotropis plants behind, but finding water is still a big problem.
The Sahara Desert hasn't always, though, been a desert, and it's been through several wet phases, the most recent of which was about 3,000 years ago. But since then, it's just been this.
Miles and miles of desolate rock bed that's been eroded by the wind.
Hey, go and check these fossils out. Look, you see these? These little, like, sea creatures that have become fossilised. And you get this because such a big part of it at one time was all under the sea. And some of these fossils are around 400 million years old. And what's amazing is that these things are just littered all across the Sahara. Brilliant.
To stay alive out here means getting water. Dried up riverbeds are rare, but they could be the answer to your prayers.
What I've been looking for as I've been moving through this gully are just areas of telltale signs of water. You know, things like the vegetation around here, any greenery that needs water for life. But also I've been looking for areas where the river at one point would run in, but then struggle to run out of. And you can see here, if you look, at one point the river would have flowed along, and then there's this like dip, and then it begins to go up here. So what would have happened, a pool of water would collect here, and as it's dried, it would soak into all of this. And you can actually see the colour of the sand here. It's much darker than around here. So I reckon if I dig down into this, I might well find water.
The best place to dig is sandy soil on an outside bend. Rain soaks in very quickly, but deeper down you might find water.
See, you've already signs just a few inches under it. Look at the colour difference. There's definitely moisture down here. I'm really in a desert this dry. Even to find this sort of stuff, cool, pretty moist sand, is a real result. But how am I going to get the water? Let's keep digging, see what happens. Try to think of a plan. Maybe just use T-shirt. And maybe wrap that up. And then just start to wring it. And any moisture in this will get forced to the bottom and then hopefully out. Not very much, but I'm definitely getting enough just to wet my lips, wet my mouth. Well, better than nothing. Okay, let's keep moving on. All of these foothills here are the southernmost tip of the Anti-Atlas, which is a giant volcanic range that extends out from the Atlas Mountains. But from here, there doesn't look like any obvious route through them.
But there are clues that now you may not be far from help.
Don't know if you can see that, but somebody's definitely carved, maybe, looks like maybe a gazelle. And these are probably old Berber drawings. And this is what these guys would do. They carve into the rock the images of the animals they were hunting. But what I just find amazing is that these drawings have survived for that long against such powerful forces of nature out here.
All this area is hunting ground for the Berbers, nomads who have lived in the Sahara for thousands of years and are masters of desert survival. Your chances of getting rescued are now much higher.
接下来，从不同角度观察犯罪，警察、记者以及摄影师透过影片、文字与录音， 分享这些犯罪行为的完整记录。刑案故事接着播出。